I didn't need nice things, you know. Sometimes you just need all of your favorite possessions to be burnt. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Manor Lords, the final installment in the Perfect Peninsula campaign. Today's video, we're going to finish getting everything up to tier 3. We're going to halt at 60 burgage plots simply because there are some things that I have submitted patch requests for. Currently in the game, if you go like around 80 burgage plots, it just starts to break down. And instead of wrestling with all the issues that I've heard about, I'm just going to hold off till the official patch. I also want to say, probably by the time you see this, I actually do already have a perfect city idea. That is a modification of the shield and actually the flexo and the rondo and the bender, all kind of concepts from each of them, kind of wrapped into everything. We, on the other hand, have taken over this region, and we're creating the clay tiles to upgrade everything to tier 3 currently. But I also need to make sure that I am building out this new province, and I want to show you guys why the hell I built a pack station here. And it's to trade whatever I have the most of. It seems like veggies or honey even seem like kind of a no-brainer. So let's get this show on the road. All of the bodies have disappeared. You can just wait it out, but do not place... when you take a region, I think a mistake people are going to make is that they immediately put down their camp. Because I did it, and I had to reload a prior save. I was like, oh my god, this is awful. So we're going to do a plentiful town here after the bodies have been removed. And we're going to keep going. Now, another thing I want to note is you get a big old pile of 20 of everything. Firewood, blah, 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 blah. You also get a big... there's also 20 logs. If I were to place my logging camp down, they will just immediately start hauling logs into the logging camp. So what I've started doing is just building appropriate infrastructure first. So I've arranged my roads in a way that we're going to maximize the barley around here. You can see there's a few more places I could build. The majority of barley is going to be around here. I'm going to have a granary storing... my granary is right here, storing all the barley. That's going to mean that the mule is going to travel from this destination to this destination. Now, keep in mind, I don't need a mule in this place in order to get the goods. I just need one. So we don't have to worry about getting mules up or buying anything or the people involved in any of that. What we want to do is just basic stuff. We want to get a granary up. We want to get a storehouse up. We want to get a marketplace up so that we can get the wood and everything else. Okay, and then we want to get up a couple of houses. I'm just going to do, or let's just do 3, because this will give us 1 extra family worth. We're just going to do that real quick. That's going to give us the first families that we need. Perfect. Okay, we're also going to build ourselves another hitching post, and the very first thing that I'm going to do is slap that up to highest priority. Granary will be very high, and storehouse will be high. And we have plenty of food. Then we also want to make sure that we have food. And then once all these buildings are up that I'm about to do, then we will go and we will get more logs. Because I had so much resources, we have plenty of logs here. If at any point I dramatically screw up, I can always walk it back by deleting any building. So let's go. Let's get this hitching post up so we can immediately order ourselves another mule. Sorry, not mule, ox. I'm mules on the mind right now. Alright. We'll get a granary up. We'll get a storehouse up. Cool. Get 1 individual in there for the market. This will immediately get us into the bonus territory once we start getting the food and all of these things in here. So while we're accumulating clay tiles for our tier 3 development, we're going to hammer out this new little settlement. Royal taxes increase. We're doing fine on money. Not too worried. Am now going to go get a logging camp up. So let's upgrade all of these bad boys. We have the Fisher hut up. We're going to put this to 1. So we want to do 2/3. I'm just going to be lazy. Let's do 220 and we'll call it a day. All right, we got fish coming in. All right, we're doing great. Probably want to get another ox, but get another family spot. All right, that's going to give us all the family spots we need. We could easily go eggs. I think eggs make a whole lot of sense with these small settlements because that 1 egg, you're going to get 1 egg per month, and there's 2 families in here, right? So it's like, boom, right off the bat, you got yourself a food source, but you need boards. So next thing we're going to do is get up boards, and we're actually going to get boards up right here. Since boards are moved 1 at a time, I really do like it right next to the storehouse. I mean, the log, it's not that far of a distance for them to get logs. Let's make sure that we're making this land for us nice and neat as possible. And so another good thing about the eggs is it means I don't need to delve too much into food sources. I do want to get this place up to tier 3, but on the other hand, I also want to make sure that I'm making a lot of barley here. So let's get the woodcutter lodge right there. Fisherman's going crazy. Got chickens and all those guys. I got chickens over here. Get some chickens. And these when we're done, so we're just doing eggs just to see how well it does. We got a lot of eggs, but I really don't like the fact that the granary workers are having to run for eggs. So if I were to do this again, I would probably put all my eggs in one place. Or one basket, as they say. Or I think they say not to do that, but in this game, I would recommend that you do put all your eggs in one basket. It will save you time. Okay, woodcutter. Let's get the woodcutter going. We don't want to run out of firewood. It's also a great early game trade. So we got the fish. We got everything coming. So now what I really want to do is just get this population booming and get to a point where I can get us into farming. So let's just do it. Let's just make as many homes here as we can. This is actually pretty good right there. 3 more homes. Gonna do it. I could have cut this off and probably got 4 homes in there. Actually, I probably would have got a lot more homes in there. That's all right. We don't need to go too crazy here. We only need to go partially crazy. And let's move the hitching post down here. Got some more storage room over here. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Okay. I do want to start getting some boards. Once I get enough firewood for the year, we got 17 months worth of firewood. No longer need that. Get the saw going. Let's keep planks to a healthy amount. We could also start selling planks as well. Make sure that we reserve up to 5 timber, and let's get ourselves some Jesus. So this is actually a pretty good spot for... I guess it's not a pretty good spot. Okay. We're gonna place this on... Not enough goods. Okay. Yeah, we need the boards. I keep forgetting. Boards have really, like, thrown me off. Just because I keep forgetting I need them. Alright, we're in good shape. Got a bit of coin. Yep, we could upgrade the granary, but we're going to hold off on that for a sec. Got a lot of food. Everybody's doing good. If we stick to 10 burgage plots, I think we're going to be doing really well. Because we'll only need 1 leather maker and all that kind of stuff, or 1 stall for everybody. Leather making and fuel. So I'm gonna put the leather maker right here. Yep, 16 boards. We're actually gonna have to upgrade this storehouse right now. We just have way too much stuff. Let's double up. Burgage plots. We have no. Yeah, I need to let them kind of catch up. We're doing great. Let's get the chickens going now. I want to make. Now we have a pretty solid 2 food types between the remaining bread and all that. If we just start mass producing barley, everything's gonna be in our favor. Get these barley fields up. Alright, so you can see we have some really nice areas for barley here. We're going to do, of course, 1 acre, or 1 Morgan. Let's make these as nice as possible. Perfect. Let's put it in a place that no one will care about. This is actually right here. Decent little spot to put it. Always up it if we need to. And okay, we have the road there. Awesome. That gives us a nice little loop-de-loop. Love the loops. Okay, let's get going. All right. Got plenty of room now. Got 2 spots and 3 more coming. All right, we got 6 families. That's just really gonna hold the value of the real estate here, I guess. All right, slap that up. Potentially even get ourselves a couple more hitching posts. We're doing wonderful. All right, now that the church is up, let's see, how much stone do I have? 50. All right, let's upgrade the granary when we get a couple more wood. Only for the reduction in spoilage, but you know what? It's only 1% more. But I mean, it's like a 50% reduction in spoilage because it goes from 3% to 2% per month on most goods per average. But it's not crazy important, to be honest. At this stage, when you have a lot of food, it really adds up. But yeah, this place is looking really good now that we've deforested this whole thing. It looks awful. I gotta make, okay, we gotta, operation make this place not look so bad is go. Let's line it with shrines. That will make it look 10% better. I don't know. Some arbitrary percentage. It will actually act as a cosmetic wall. I don't want to mess with these areas because this is where I want to place individuals for fighting. I guess I could have put a few more things in here. I wasn't thinking. We're just gonna line this little area here. It's gonna potentially confuse some of the AI though. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll be okay. We just gotta make it look pretty. We gotta make it look pretty for the... We're putting on a show. Alright. Cool. And then, yeah. I'm just gonna line it. It's the only decoration I have. I mean, I'm fine with them not adding more decorations until, you know, I'd rather them focus on, like, the really important stuff. Just getting content in the game, but gotta make it look a little good. Alright. I mean, I could do boardwalks and stuff, but I want my men to be able to hit the sides of everything. We're doing really good, though. We just gotta make sure that everyone's doing their thing. Okay. Don't have any residencies here. Almost got all these guys up to tier 3. The only other thing that can go to tier 3 are these houses over here, but they really don't need to. But when did that ever stop us? We're gonna do it all. I want to show you how many people you can fit in 60 burgage plots, because it's quite a bit. 40 like, most of my designs are gonna be centered around 40 burgage plots, because even 40 burgage plots is a stupid amount of people. Just way too much. But yeah, we can do chickens and everything here. I mean, they're not doing crap all anyway. We don't need the food. And most of this food is just being thrown onto the streets to rot, but it's just another way of rubbing it in the faces of all the other goody two-shoe towns. How affluent we are. We throw food. We're so rich, we just throw food on the ground. It's a beautiful place. I think they call it California, but I don't know. Like, are you hungry? Well, we have laws against giving you this food, so we're just gonna throw it on the ground to rot. Well, it's too terrible for your consumption. All right, look at that. We got people going. Let's put one more individual over here. I'm just gonna overdo my farms because I can. I have 22 people sitting around doing jack all. That's actually pretty nice. We got... It gives it a... I don't know. It just makes it look a little more... pointy? It doesn't do much. It's doing it for me, though. I don't know. I feel like maybe we should put more churches here. Like, I don't need the churches, but... Like it... We need something to go here. Okay, we're gonna do one more church there. And then we need a little bit more stone. We're importing stone. So I must have just... oh, I'm not importing stone. There we go. Let's start importing stone again. Here we are. We're beautiful. Yeah, but the 3 churches there... I just need something, because it's making me feel bad. It's making me feel bad for that part of my base. All deformed. Sad. Alright. So we got 84 barley here. Now, here's the problem. The king's tax is based on how many families you have. So it's like, ideally I wouldn't want even go past tier 1 with these people, but there's a huge cost to not going to tier 3 with these folks, because I'm not milking them for every, you know, coin I can get out of them. And if I go to tier 2, I might as well just go to tier 3. We may need to do a lot more barley than I originally anticipated. We may just need to make this the most drunkest, ruckus place in the world. All right, cool. We're gonna put one more farmhouse right here. Yep. So we're gonna get our booze on in this location. It's just a given now. And we have stone over here. I'm just gonna place the stone guy over there. I don't care if they have to cart it one at a time. I'm not even gonna bother with the animals because we're pulling in so much eggs and fish and all that jazz. We do desperately need to get a trade post up, and I'm gonna put it right here next to all the storage. And let's slap this granary up now. We're gonna start pulling stuff in. We got 40 stone, we got tools, we got planks, we got everything we need. We're gonna need we're gonna need a couple individual burgage plots though. One for making booze. They don't need to fight. I already got my army. One for making boots, one for making booze. Got the logs going, we got the church going, everybody's happy. I guess. I don't really know. I don't ask questions. Just get more chickens in here. Chickens make people happy. Everybody needs a therapeutic chicken. I almost want to get one just to go on planes, because if people can have dogs on planes, like as their, you know, whatever they call them, like their anxiety pet or whatever the heck it's called, I want a chicken. Do it. Let's make this happen. 2025 is a brand new year. Chickens for all 2025. Okay. So we're going to trade anything over 80 planks, since they can be traded without a established trade route. Actually, let's establish a trade route. That's the cool thing about small villages, is you really can start getting away with a lot of the sending out a lot of resources. Fish, for sure, we want to start exporting. Anything over, say, 100 and 120. So we'll sell our excess fish. We're going to spend our point on advanced pawn keeping to double the population. So now it's 700. Well, that's easy. So that's 230. To do math in my head. Math is hard. 0.67. 471. And I said 468. Yeah. I do simple math. Like I break down the numbers and then I take a third of them. So 471 is actually ideal. So we're going to do 472. That's 4 off, man. Ugh. Okay. Well, we got barley out the wazoo, which is the best place to store barley. Let's do barley in the second here instead. This is a set it and forget it. Technically speaking, alternating every other year would be the best way to do this, but it doesn't allow you to. I've asked them to add a 4th year so that we could, because then you could do alternations. You could even do lots of cool things with it, but nobody listens to me unless I'm making weird designs. All right, so this is barley in the second. This is barley in the first. So we're gonna go barley in the first on these 3. The reason I'm doing this is so that when all the farmers are done with one field, less of a trip to get to the next field. All right, so that's 6, and then these 6 fields are all gonna be barley in the third. So we have an enormous amount of barley that's gonna be coming in. We're gonna be getting all types of flosh, hammered, chiseled. I don't know about chiseled, actually. Schmarred? Is schmarred a word? I don't know. I think I'm just making up words for getting drunk. I don't think anyone gets schmarred. Okay, trade post is here. So we're going to start selling firewood, too. Firewood is especially very good. So let's do that. And I need to get the gentleman back into firewood. We're going to do anything over 100. We are going to buy a trade route for that. We are going to buy a horse. And we are going to pet the horse. It's our horse, and we can pet it. Those are the rules. Alright, let's get these up over there. And let's get these hitching posts upgraded. Beautiful. Alright, things are coming along. We got our therapy chickens. Every household. And you can tell that they approve. It's not there in the math, but I can feel deep down inside that they approve. And that's where the best knowledge comes from. Just that deep down feeling that you're right. All right, farmhouse is there. Logging camp definitely needs to be moved now. We're gonna move the logging camp over here. Beautiful. And I probably want to move a few hitching posts now, all the way over here. Move the big ones. Small ones. I'm gonna put 2 up here and leave the rest. That's great. Actually, I'm not gonna leave the rest. I'm gonna put it right here. The saw pit. Okay, perfect. All right, we got it going on. I just need to get the people into the farmhouses. I'm gonna put 2 people in there. We are going to look at the woodcutter, get the woodcutter going. We got the tannery going. We have everything we need. We have a total of 8 burgage plots, so that's really good. We need to hit tier 2. In order to hit tier 2, I just need to get water access now. You don't get any negatives from not having water. I don't know why. Apparently you can ignore your need for thirst until you realize that you're worth more in life. I don't know. I don't understand the water, like when a person needs water. But for this game, it's when they find Jesus and they want to go to tier 2 homes. If you want a nice house, you have to drink water. I'm still learning. All right. So we're going to have to okay. So we are going to have to get the hunting camp up just for the meat. This is going to get tricky. Some people suggest using shrines because they don't remove trees when you place them down. So you don't deforest the whole area. There we go. Yeah, we moved them over here. This is actually not going to work too well. I only need them to work well enough, but they're going to run away from people when they're over here. So we're gonna roll with it. I'm gonna place a road so that people walk around like that. Okay. I'm not gonna connect a road to it so that I don't want people to take that road up there. All right, but yeah, we need to start getting them animals. All right, let's put 1 person in the logging camp. I want to make sure that he does not impact the area of animals. That he's only tearing down this forest. Okay, so hopefully we're not getting attacked. Now we're gonna be in a point where we may have to fight, not from our wonderful bridges, but out in the fields. I mean, we have a kick-ass army. But if the bandits go for my other region, I'm going to have to intervene. And I don't know where the heck the bandits are. Oh, goods looted. Okay. Yeah, I can't see them. But they're burning shit to the ground, so that's cool. Invisible bandits just burning everything to the ground. It's a beautiful day. Forecast is son of a bitch. Gonna have to repair all this. There they are. That's cool. I didn't need nice things, you know. Sometimes you just need all of your favorite possessions to be burnt to really just appreciate the cool things that you have, like this thing. And yeah, they have a hard time pathfinding with rivers. As you get bigger, the operations become clunkier, even on a good computer, even with good frame rates. This stuff will be fixed. Like, don't worry about it. But yeah, it's the clown show. They just burnt it all. I didn't even have a chance. That's one of the reasons why you want to have a retinue in your territories. Like, even if you don't want it. Pissing me off. Yeah, they're not even gonna make it. They're not even gonna get close enough to attack me. They're just too pathetic. Burning down buildings. Jerks. Oof. Yeah, they're getting tossed. I think this guy's running in place. He's just trying to just not get shot. He's zigzagging. All right. Well, they're all dead. So that was cool. Lots of buildings burnt to the ground. People's entire livelihoods upended. All of the people who did it have died. Horrific deaths, choking on their blood. It's a glorious day in the medieval world for us. Get these churches up. It's gonna cost me a bit, but I want the finest churches here. Only the finest. We got a lot of clay tiles that have come in, so let's keep this train going. I want to make sure I'm sticking above 75%, so that we can keep getting these families. As you can see, look at this. I have 34 families just like having a blast. It's gonna get harder and harder for us to meet our alcohol needs. It's just unending. That's cool. I'll fight anybody's army, and I don't even think I can get merc units. It's all jacked up. Okay, I'm ready, man. Okay, so we gotta run all the way over here now. I don't know where their forces are coming from. We're gonna walk it so that we have stamina. And I'm not gonna let him pansy out of the war, though. He's gonna have to fight me like a real man. I could fight his army here. Then we have to, but then we have to fight another army. I'm actually okay with that because I really like fighting. I don't want to die. All right, we're gonna have to run into position because this is just sad. All right, over here we're depressed, but we're you know, we're giving it our best shot. The chickens are helping out. Everybody's doing the best they can. The fish are depressed. That's gonna suck because it's gonna actually cost quite a bit to get that going. My gent is over here, about to start the war. Everything is going exactly to plan. Not really. All right, we're getting a hit from the west. This. The units are all jacked up, dude, and it is actually going to drive me nuts, but it's okay. Crossbowmen are going to do the Lord's work here. Look at those side shots. That's not going to end well for these guys. Yeah, they just dropped a few of them. Shit. Right. Do it, do it, do it. Volley it. Okay. Okay. I'm pulling them back. Because the Lord is coming and he's angry. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark right there. Not too concerned. Ooh, look at those forward shots. Those are nasty shots. Let's hit this unit before they get to us. Come on. I wish there was a slow-mo mode. There we go. Ooh, they didn't do a good job. All right. Well, we are sufficiently surrounded. Let's pull all of our units back so that they can shoot properly. They're too close. We're doing great. Our gentleman over here. The war has not started, so I still have to fight multiple wars. And that's awesome. Archers are moving along the side there. Face them there. Shoot them. Shoot them. He's gonna run out in front. Beautiful day for all of us. Come on, men. You know you want to shoot. Screw it, we're just going to shoot these guys. There we go, come on. Yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. We just killed 4 knights. Ooh, more than 4 or 5 knights. Come on, guys. Alright. Let's get these archers now. Spearmen need to go forward. These individuals are all about to die. Crossbowmen are stupidly overpowered. Oh, jeez, dude. That was so savage. Just shot them all in the back. I like it. Alright, now we can push forward and kill these dirty archers. Definitely should. We could get armor. I feel like I have to play with handicaps, like, to make it fun for me. Like, I can't wear armor or anything. Like, I gotta run out there like the historically accurate 300 Spartans who totally never wore armor if you read any history book. Never. The Spartans weren't, like, one of the most heavily armored units at all. They got it so freaking correct, man. It's amazing. Spartans had some of the most sophisticated, like, fucking sets of armor, like, for their period of time. They were not out there with their nips glistening in the sun. I do enjoy the movies because they are pretty badass at the same time. You can't expect anything to be historically accurate these days. Okay, they're broken, both mentally and spiritually, I hope. We're going to get rid of our spears and let them recuperate. That's why I keep a little bit of weapons on the side. We're probably going to have to go back to spear production once more. But yeah, the drought is hurting all of us, mostly emotionally. We'll pull through it. We're going to go back to spear production. And the bowyer's doing good. The joiner's workshop will now get to work on large shields. I really do not want to encourage these individuals. There's a lot of families. We still have room for 40 more families. We're at 424 pop here. It's only gonna get way fuller. So let's place ourselves in a weird formation and just wait for the enemy to come. Yeah, this is looking pretty sweet. Tier 3 homes just really look a lot better than everything else. They really make the village seem better. Here comes another army. Alright, so they're coming from down yonder. So we need to position ourselves. I want as little field as possible. We're gonna get a negative from being in the trees, but there's a weird glitch going on where you're in the trees no matter like, how well you try not to be. I'm gonna put 3 families in the farm. Let's see if they can get any work done. I doubt it. We're gonna need a full set of families. And they call them a crossbow militia. They have no special equipment. They just have crossbows. Oh, this is gonna hurt. All right, we're getting full rush by retinue. They're getting machine gun fired. Ooh, we got a few knights right there. 1 or 2 more volleys and they're gonna be going down. Oh my god. That is brutal, man. That is brutal. We've already taken out almost 10 of them. Oh, God. Oh, there goes the retinue. So that's how powerful freaking crossbows are. They can take a whole rush. Oh, yeah. I love crossbowmen. They're the more the better. I would honestly do all crossbowmen in a retinue army from multiple kingdoms. If I were to make my perfect army, I would... Spears are nice, but like if you just had all retinue and 6 crossbowmen, holy cow, would you kill? Alright, so here comes another group of brigands. They're all gonna get wiped out. Broken. 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 Okay. We don't even need the protection. I wonder if you actually could just literally get away with your retinue and a bunch of archers, or crossbowmen, I should say. There more? Alright, the archers here are gonna get eviscerated because they have no protect. These guys actually have helmets, but no armor. Alright, well, let's shoot the charging swordsmen that are heavily armored. Oh, dude. Yeah, you can see that they're hurt, but the second wave is where it really goes in, because they're hurt right now, but... Come on, man. Shoot! Shoot! Show me you're strong! There we go. There we go. Oh, that was nice. They broke! Ooh, they broke right before they hit. I wonder... Yeah, I do wonder if you could probably get away with it. Alright, well, they're gonna die now. A big wave of crossbows is about to come over here. We just knocked down a bunch of men. Beautiful. Alright, down to 8. They're not even really hurting me. Oof, and broken. War is over. Alright, retinue is going to stand guard over here so we don't have another burn down incident. Not right there, sorry. Right here. Need to make sure we have some kind of protection. Alright, we got 3 families. We just need to keep this going. And we have 25. Just enough to get a Nox at 20. Oh yeah, that's right, 20. I don't know why I'm thinking 30. Okay, perfect. Alright, we got ourselves another ox. That's really going to help speed things up. We got ourselves 2 individuals getting logs now. We have 19 timber, so we actually don't even need that. Literally just needed that extra ox. Tannery's going, fishing's going, small stables is going, the saw pit is going, church is up. We need more stone, so let's get a gentleman over there. We're gonna need clay, and we're gonna need clay tiles if we want to make any kind of upgrades. Another good reason to not go too crazy big. We're gonna need stone for clay tiles. Just get that up for now. Yeah, we just need to get families in here. Once we get enough families to do 6 fields, we're going to be in business. We'll take everybody out of farming because it's winter time. Oh, let me see what we got going on here. 25 timber. All right. We desperately just need money. Having everything burnt down kind of set us back. It kind of set us back a little bit. These houses haven't even been moved into. We have 35 living spaces, 44 unassigned families. Yeah, it really does. Like, even... Okay, so here's the deal. I have 43 burgers plots occupied. That's 3 more than 40. I have 45 unassigned families. 45. I really hope that they put market stalls at 30, because I think 30 burgers plots is actually, like, super ideal. 20 is just a little too low, but, like, 30 is a lot. And 40 is just insane. It's just an insane amount of people. Especially if you get all of them up to tier 3. Which you really should do, because you want that passive wealth. I mean, we're not struggling whatsoever to pay taxes or anything. Food is a little harsh right now, but outside of that, we're in really good shape. And once we start trading the barley for other things, it's going to be a huge adjustment. I think this is a trader. He's like, yeah, people are like phasing in and out of the ethereal realm. There's definitely some things that need to be patched. Chicken! Okay, and these guys are special. This burgage too. So we want a cobbler. I guess we lost our tools somehow. That doesn't make... Oh, because then they stole everything from the... Yep. Of course. Of course. Good times. Alright. Well, we're going to need shoes. We're going to need some more boards for malt. But we'll get there. Nice. 46. Okay. Get another ox. Perfect. Okay. Get these 2 houses up. 1 house up. I need to build some more. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to move this hitching post because it's in the way of where a house could go. All right, we got 8 families. This is great. We're in good shape. Right here is where we want to be. We're going to have more than enough families for everything. Need to get these guys to tier 3, but that's going to be tricky. I just need to get it. Honestly, I just need to get us hot. Running out of food. How are we running out of food? The drought did not help because you only get 50% of your population. So the drought really screwed us over. We're not getting fish anymore. The eggs are actually keeping this entire village alive. Okay, what do we have? Not much. Cool. All right. Yeah, coupled with the village being burnt down and the drought, we are now finding ourselves in a really funny situation. Do it once, just come in with a bunch of food. Typically, I do veggies and apples, but I don't want to do that in this scenario because once I do get things running, it's going to be kind of silly how much food we have. Cool, we got things going again. We just need to keep the chickens. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, chickens make a whole lot of sense for your small towns. When you have money coming in, you can build up an economy real quick, but... For all the other stuff, they don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Cool, we have 3. Alright, so now I'm going to put 8 into farming. And that should be just enough to get everything going in time. 2 more families out there are really going to help out. And there's really nothing I can do to get food. Honey, I need around 4 to 6 people to start getting honey going. Oh, yeah, everything else is just going to take too long. And we're going to get 50% again, and that's going to give us 150. I really need to let my fish population get back up. I also need people to not die. Conundrum. We're going to fish. I'm going to fish it down to 200 for a second. Man, that hurt. That really hurt my feelings. It hurt the village, you know, hurt my dignity. But yeah, 472 is where we want to be at this level. But let's just get some food in. I'm just scared. Pop out a second. So we got eggs, we got meat, get a little bit of fish. 488. Okay, cool. We're there. We're back up. So 472. So we're gonna get a little bit of fish, but we'll get one more jump in May, and that one little jump in May is gonna be a huge. We're gonna go a little crazy here with 10 families. That should be more than enough. Once I get 1 harvest of barley, we're gonna be in good shape. So I think we can actually already get this set up. So we're gonna go to our pack station. We're gonna order ourselves donkey. We'll want 2. Our barter partner is going to be wild filled. We're going to be sending... Oof, what do we want to send? Apples, no. Veggies or honey, yes. I think I'm going to send honey. Since honey has no expiration, no spoilage when it's in a granary, it's going to do really well over there as a food supply, which we desperately need. And in exchange, I will humbly take an absurd amount of barley. So it's a 1.5 ratio. So it says barter value is 2. You get 2 firewood for every iron. So when moving things between regions, the exchange values of goods need to match. For instance, if you exchange iron, 14 silver per unit. For firewood, it is 7 silver per unit. So this honey, we should be getting, for 50 honey, like 75 barley. If this is all right. Let's slap a dude in there. And let's see what he does. 55 families sitting around doing nothing. Like I told you, we're going to have more people than common sense. Just the way this stuff works. So they're going across the sticks. We're going to have a pretty good store of barley. I rather overdo it than underdo it on farming. I just want to get it going. Food is cutting short, but once we get the honey coming in, it's going to be a lot of honey. 377 leather, 14 ale, yeah, 20 barley. I mean, it all adds up, as you can see. So I think in the trade post, we're going to come back over here. We're going to set this to 50 now. Got a lot of people, a lot of hungry folk. They want more stuff. I have 160 odd families. We have a population of 507. I have 57 people sitting around with no jobs. For sure, what I'm going to end up doing is just overdoing farmhouses to make sure that they are extremely efficient. Even going to get another windmill going. Get some more people in the communal oven. Get extra bakery slots. Good. And then over here, and our other guy, we're going to get another firewood guy up. Like clothing's at 90%, so we need to throw one more individual into one of these storehouses over here for clothing. Let's do this gentleman here. Perfect. All right, we're in good shape. Get those 100% back up. There are, yeah, we screwed up the animal spawn. As you can see, this is another glitch. We scared them permanently, and so they've left. People came in and pushed them down. That's something that they're working on. There's not really much you can do about it. As you can see, we have 40 out of 40 there. Oh man, this has been fun. I hope you guys have learned some things about the game, but this is why you should probably wait for the beta test to be official if you're on the outside. I'm fine with all this stuff. I won't lose any sleep over it. We're going to have a nice... This is a crap yield. The yield after this is going to be somewhere like around 500 for sure. We're going to have to get some veggie production going. And unfortunately, this is an awful plot, but it's going to work. Fine. I just need to get a little bit of food in here. Alright, we got our first haul of barley. Over 60. Once we get the mule, then we can go out there. So we can see, yeah, 2 of them just went on foot. So they're go-getters, man. As soon as they put it in the granary, they went by foot. So we can see that he's transporting barley. He gave like a couple of honey, so I think he's only able to carry 1 or 2 barley. Oh my god, that is so stupid. But once we get the mules, man, it really starts to blow up. But we were able, as you can see, to trade the honey and get some barley. That's really going to help us out, but we need a lot of barley. 35 ale, 143 barley. We just had a big harvest, and unfortunately, it won't show me how much they have. But this is just to go to show you that everybody contributes. It's why you really want to get the 2 donkeys. There he is, finally. One of the dudes finally got wise to the donkey. The mule. Thawman. My glorious Thawman. We're going to follow him all the way there. He got stuck on the ass of an ox. Yeah, there's definitely some pathfinding issues. But you know what? Look at this glorious mule move. I do like that these mules are a lot more reliable than waiting on trade. And if you get enough of them going, it's great. It's a very glorious thing. The mule is now going to the granary. And you can see here we have not a whole lot of food left, but see, we have 2 honey, so let's see how much he brings over. Should bring a lot. We should get a lot too. And that will tell us whether this is going to be a good trade for us. Alright, 15 honey. So he dropped off around 15 honey because we had 2. The donkey got stuck. And he probably has like, 20-ish barley from that. That's not bad. Pretty good synergy over here. So a little bit of honey keeps everyone over here fed. If I switch out vegetables, that's why I do recommend 2 pack stations for sure. So I would honestly maybe even do 3, and then you could trade veggies, apples, and honey for barley and bring all that barley back. You can do as much as you want realistically. But everyone here is sloshed, which is fantastic. And we are getting all the tier 3 houses. Okay, so the only thing to do now is get everything up to tier 3. And we've pretty much done it. It's going to take a considerable amount of time for everyone to move in here. We're at 32 pop. Let's speed this up. You can see though the food system I have worked. We got wheat, we got barley. We're doing great. It's definitely worth growing your own barley. You just have to make sure you have 40% and above fertility, which is the yellow land. I've had situations where I don't even have any yellow land though in an infertile region, so it sucks. But the barley town is working. To be honest, these yields are going to be much higher. They're going to be like 70 and 80 per. We're looking at hundreds of barley per year being produced. The first years always kind of suck, just simply because they have to plow the fields for the first time. Like this is going to suck, you know what I mean? But once it picks up, it picks up. Don't ever get freaked out when you looked at the first yields on farmland. It always sucks. Now that we have continuous trade coming in to exchange, you know, foods for barley, it's going to really help out here. We have our guard up there. I don't know what happened to this plot. I'm pretty sure I built it. That's weird. I must have just went crazy. That's actually kind of a funny house. We're not going to do that. There we go. That works for me. This is just a rinky-dink little plot. But yeah, the stuff's starting to phase together and stick together. I have a really amazing design and plan for when the patch is official. But that's how mules work. That's how you would do all this stuff. I feel like I've done everything that I wanted to do, so I think we're going to end the series right here. Unfortunately, I'm just having some weird crashes now, but it is glorious. It is amazing, and thank you guys so much for watching.